Captain on the bridge.
Alright, Caps, we are back on the bridge here, and I wanted to do a bit of a test. And that test is to see if I can solo ISE. Off screen, I have been doing a lot of practice runs with the Dumbo and using Casual SAB, aka Spencer's guide, in how to do the prep phase and actually running with him along with the other captains. Big shout out to Rob, Cables, Nick, Augie, Dongy, McStew. I've been getting some practice in, but I wanted to see if I can do a solo ISE. The other practice I've been doing as well is just been doing the opening sequence prep phase for the first part. And I've been able to get it down to I can actually get the whole first group cleared up. The first time I attempted that with the J months ago, didn't go so well. So there's nothing different from this meta build over here with the exception of the DPRM, because I need survivability if I'm doing this by myself. But that's the only survivability I have with this, along with whatever inherent resistances I get or have. So we're going to practice again the first phase, see how long it'll take me to get through that, get comfortable with the activations, and then actually see if I can clear the left and right gate, attack cube all by myself. So this is our first attempt at it. I have not practiced the whole run, just the first phase, so let's see how this goes. Now I'm on ground, and as Casual SAB would always recommend, start from ground so that when you can get in, you can do your quote-unquote prep phase. And I've also set up my trays to reflect that, and I'll show when we get in here. The first thing we do is close this gate screen. Okay, get the mines out as fast as possible. And of course, this top row 7 is essentially the sequence that I go through, or will be going through, with the Kobayashi Maru out, just because. Again, just keep spamming the mines, whatever comes up. 20 seconds, we upload our torps. We should be able to get one more activation here. Oh, forgot to hit the mercy power engines, but that's okay. Start buffing up.
Scanning the nanite transfer. Got it. Additional data is available.
There's that group. That cube. I'm gonna die a couple times, but we're still gonna go through this. We may have to reset, but we have a minute left. Usually I was able to clear them out after the first death, but okay, seems that we're having to do this first. 40 seconds left. There's too many spheres right now. We're gonna try this again. Right here to depart. Alright, that opening sequence is exactly what I haven't been practicing. That's the first time that's ever happened, but of course when I start recording, right? We're gonna go back up to space. We're going to make sure cooldowns cool down, and then actually while we're doing this, we'll go over the tray here. Again, this is not set up as something that Spencer or them would be using, but I have moved things around. So 3 and 4 are my hotkeys that will activate and prioritize either Delphix and or EBMs. with the third hotkey being this bottom row 5 being my major buffs and or things I just manually click. The 6th row and 7th row are also all manual clicks. Top row again is the actual prep phase itself. 1 and 2 are spam bar. So anytime that I activate my spam bar, my space bar, this is going to activate. So what I'm trying to do, what I have been doing, is going through essentially practice runs by myself and with a or another tank. A shout out to Rob again for helping me a couple of runs of that, and also last night STU1701 also did that as well for me. So what we're going to do is try that again and try to make it a little cleaner, because that one wasn't as clean as it was before. So probably the second time out of 25 tries where there were spheres left over. Usually they get cleared up, and that's getting cleared via the mines that we spam out. So let's repair here first. So we're just doing this off the cuff. Again, I wanted to see if we can do this. We do have nights where we just kind of try this on our own to practice activations and such. We're going to try again. We're going to wait here. So again, I've mentioned before, I do dabble in the meta. This is something that is new to me, this whole hotkey activation. Now, clicking manually, though, is something that I've been doing since I started playing Star Trek Online. And that being said, I've only been using the stow keybind / smash spacebar for about 4 or 5 months now. I've gotten used to that, but manually clicking, that's not something new to me. I was always activating my trays and hitting spacebars, but the spacebar at that time was to actually fire off my weapons as the default when you start. So one more time, let's see how we do here. We're just going to wait for Intel Fleet to cool down, because it does give us a little bit a boost there. If we can read that, that's some Starship stealth, but I'm the only target on the map. But it does give us plus 10% shield pen and armor pen for 30 seconds. So pair that along with TAC Fleet and all your other buffs, that first group should go down. For 40 seconds, what we're going to do is to essentially get onto the 4 down to maybe start with the Academy. 30 seconds, we should be good. And then we're just going to try again. Good practice just to keep going in terms of activations and all that micromanagement, as Spencer would say. Once more, onto the breach. Again, get our mines out as quickly as possible.
All attempts to hail the starbase have failed.
If I could fit these 3 on the tray, I would, but I can't. Attack cube, let's get our mines out. That'll automatically do it anyways. Then wait for the timer to go down to start activating our top row 7 tray. I did kind of make a mistake that first run, but load up our high yield and torp spread. Energy power the engines. More time there, 10 seconds. TAC Fleet, Intel Fleet. Couple more seconds, then we start doing our major buffs. Wait for a little bit for the space membrane.
Scanning the nanite transfer. Go. Additional data available.
Manually clicking. There goes the attack cube. There goes the spheres. We may die here, but that's okay. We're going to take that cube down with us. We still got 50 seconds left just for this one Attack cube. Okay, so we got that through about 40 seconds. Here we're going to be a little methodical here. What we're going to try to do is take that gen out as fast as possible. A little closer. Ooh. That's a little rough. That thing's gonna go down still. I'm gonna go back up actually. Best case scenario here is we have DPRM coming up. There we go. Membrane.
A probe is closing in on a transporter. Destroy it.
Keep spamming 2 seconds. Relocate mines. Got the, there you go, got the nano transformer. So we're gonna clear the spheres first before we head onto the right side.
A probe is closing in on a transporter. Destroy it.
And actually clear the cube first. Cube's still up there. We're gonna work our way outside in. And there's a cube. We're gonna Delphic this bad boy.
A probe is closing in on a transformer. Destroy it.
Any single target we're gonna Delphic. Prioritize our Delphic firing. But we're also gonna spam our Oncon procs. Okay, there's that.
A probe is closing in on a transporter. Destroy it.
Spread, mine. Transporter malfunction, and that's okay. This is good practice for us for taking out groups here. Again, we're gonna work our way outside in. Single out target, that should be good. Because we don't want to keep these things lingering. DPRM is up again. Let's hit that, let's hit that, let's keep hitting them. Spread. That's up. Mines.
A probe is closing in on a transporter. Destroy it.
Take care of that. Yeah, that should take care of that. Yep. All right. The same technique we're going to do on the right side. Make sure that we clear everything first before we hit the gate. Let's repair first. Normally we'd be flying in, guns a-blazing, but... Wait. Okay, let's gonna try to see if we can get some here. Got down 65, that should keep going down until we come back. DPRM's coming up, so let's take this out as fast as we can. Membrane's up. There you go, let's move out here. Outside a little bit here. Get our EBMs here, have some mines. See the attack cube coming. If we have to, we'll go to the other side there. We also have our defenses up as well. I see the tactical cube making that swing here, so we're gonna concentrate everything we have now on that Turn that up. Let's see if we can do some damage here on this gate. Nothing else to be feeding that. We're gonna finish this, Caps. We have 9 minutes left. Plenty of time. Get our minds out. Our minds out. Again, we're gonna work our way outside in. Usually it's these spheres that really take us out here, so we're going to get our cooldowns again. See, when they're all together like that, the attack you just kind of floating there. And intimidating, but we'll get this done. The first phase is usually the harder phase, in my opinion. This is just, now that there's no option to fail, DPRM, let's go. DPRM with space membrane. Oh, wow. Never mind. I thought I could go DPRM space membrane. Live and you learn. Oh, I didn't even activate my space membrane. Okay, we're gonna work our way out here. Get these spheres out of the way. See, if you're one-on-one, you can take them out. Get out of here. We do have 30 seconds on our DPRM, so hopefully get rid of that dot. Let's see here, take out the gateway. DPRM. Come on. Go down, go down. Okay, we did a good chunk of damage. We did a good chunk of damage. And it's still doing the damage. Eight. 5, 4, 3. Come on, you're done. You're done. Let's go. Alright. Let's try to clear all these spheres. We're gonna get through this, Caps. A little scathed for sure, but it's okay. It was a good experiment. See, when you take care of the gate, a lot of the spheres and nanospheres will disappear. Let's repair first.
Your defensive capabilities are unable to withstand us. Lower your shields and
We have 6 minutes left. Look at that. Everything's gone. Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna buff up. We're gonna buff up. We got 35 seconds on our EPRM, 20 on membrane. This is gonna feel like the prep phase. We'll wait. We'll wait. We can wait patiently. We can wait patiently, because we're pretty much guaranteed 100% we're done. And something damaging it right now. It's hilarious. Oh, wasn't putting out mines. Get that out. Okay, Caps. Here we go. That's okay. We still have plenty of time. Not done with you yet. Not done with you yet. I may die one more time, but that's okay. Get the mines. Oh. I misclicked on my mines. It's okay. We got this. Not done with you yet. That should take care of him, actually, I think. No? Not yet? Last attack run. Oh, you're regenerating. Okay, well. You and I are going down together. Oh, let's go. There you go, Caps. Solo ISE. First time that I've ever been able to do that. It was a little rough, not gonna lie, but we got through it, and that's actually a first accomplishment for me to do an ISE like that. We had to retry because I didn't get the first group clear, which I normally do in my practice runs, but of course when I decide to record. Anyways, this was just kind of off the cuff. I want to try that out, captains. This was a great practice run for me, and also another accomplishment I can actually tick off in my store career, which is I soloed an ISE. So we'll probably do another one to see if we can get through it without having to reset or having not as many deaths. But this was the whole purpose of this video, was to see if I can get through an ISE solo, and there we go, mission accomplished. But thank you, Caps, for watching this vid. We hope that you consider liking, commenting, or subscribing to our YouTube channel, so that we know that the content that we put out there is something that you captains enjoy. But also join us on the bridge nightly on Twitch, same name, try Xander. We have fun there. I invite you all captains to join us, where we can have some pew pew shenanigans.
Permission to disembark, sir.
Granted.